in 3 weeks, Tuesday, 3 weeks from now, we shall begin on a every other week basis in bringing back for 13 shows
Captain DJ
Marvel Mania.
There it is.
There it is. Beginning insanely with Logan, of all things.
Oh, it's going to be crazy.
Isn't it? It's going to be absolutely nuts.
Man, there's a lot of big ones.
Yeah. So
everyone's freaking out. Everyone's freaking out. It was good. I told you it was worth it.
So
guys.
yeah, I hope that's worth it. So and it will be live. Yep. The Manias, when we do them from now on. So here's the trade-off. If we do a thing that we put the Mania title in, it will not be daily anymore. I just don't have the time. I'm just not doing that anymore. So it is only a Mania in the sense that we're doing several in close proximity to each other. It's not going to be weekly, because we're going to have some new movie reviews and things to do, also on some live shows, so I want to make sure and leave some room for that. And you know, there's only going to be 13. So this way, this show will go on a little while. It'll take about half a year to do it. And we're going to do it, though, exactly the way that Eric and I did. So we don't plan on coming in and doing a whole lot of preparation. It's going to be real off the cuff, real loosey-goosey. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. We're going to turn on most of them, big major Marvel movies, and chat over them, chat with you guys in the comments. You guys will all be able to watch with us this time, which is going to be a whole lot of fun. We're going to do them at the same time as we usually do live shows, 7 o'clock Central Time on, again, every other Tuesday starting on 3 weeks from, what is that, the 7th or the 8th? I forget now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's going to be Tuesday 3 weeks from now, whatever that is. Yep. But yeah, you guys are going to want to be there because these are pretty huge movies. I mean, Ragnarok, Logan, Spider-Verse, if we do that one.
Yeah, Ragnarok.
I mean, Infinity War and Endgame are going to be insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll be taking super chats. If you guys have questions live, you can ask us and kind of direct the conversation. These are going to be kind of led by you. We're not going to be like super prepared like the other commentators, so we're going to kind of let you guys lead the pack on this.
We'll go off the rails some. We'll do some fun, silly stuff like Eric and I did with the original Marvel Mania. This is going to be an addendum to that. We've talked for a long time about coming back and doing an addendum, and I'm glad that there's as many movies now.
Doesn't fly on my face.
as there are. I don't know how many of these will do some of the crazy gimmicks that Eric and I did, because some of those we did because of movies that we were worried we wouldn't have a great deal to say talking over, and these are all going to be mostly heavy hitters. So I don't know how much of that we'll do, but we may do some fun, silly stuff. I don't plan on doing any of them blindfolded. Like we did Daredevil. I don't think there's anything that would really qualify for that. But we're not going to be in the same room, which changes the dynamic a little bit. But the streams have been holding pretty well. We've been doing a lot of commentaries together. I always said I didn't want to do Manias without a person in the other room, and then DJ and I have done all of Power Rangers together, so we broke that. So Mania is nothing like it used to be, but we're still calling it that. Not nothing, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I don't want to talk anybody out of watching it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I do want to say, a lot of people are asking what we're starting with and what movies we're doing. We are starting with Logan.
Yep.
We're doing 2017, 2018, and 2019, which is only 3 years, but it's 14 movies, which is insane.
I thought it was 13.
So we're doing...
was it 14 counting Spider-Verse? And we will go ahead and do Spider-Verse, even though Dan and I already did a commentary on that, I think, just because DJ's a big Spider-Man fan. He probably wants to talk about that.
Yeah, I like that movie a lot.
Yes, September 8th is right.
14 movies, starting from Logan, going to Far From Home. Unless Black Widow I guess New Mutants will come out before we finish, probably.
That is likely to be the ender then.
15th.
Yeah, because if we're doing this over a period of 4, 5, 6 months, that will definitely be out at that point.
And I don't know what the status is on Black Widow. I don't know if they have any date for that at all, but yeah, there's a ton of
yes, Draco. Of course, we're doing Venom. Yeah, so same thing as we did the first time around. It has to be with the exception of Spider-Verse, because that was theatrically released. So we're not doing direct-to-video animated things on this Mania, like we did with Batmania. We did that just to make that as many movies as we could. But there was enough stuff for Marvel we didn't need to do that. So this will be theatrically released and live action films based on Marvel properties, so not just MCU.
I think we could just say theatrically for this one, because I don't think there's any...
Yes, for this one we can, but I'm just saying that is the regulation for this. So if there was anything that was released, we would have to do it, but there's not.
Yeah, and let us know, maybe in this chat or in, like, just leave a comment on the channel or something if you guys think of any fun gimmicks to do, because we will try to do some of those. Like Cap said, we might not do as many as they did, but we might try to do some fun stuff. Keep it entertaining.
Yep. So anyway, that's the announcement. We're really excited about it. We've been talking about this for a long time, and we're finally going to do it and make that happen. So that'll be the big event for the latter part of the year. We were
talking about it for a long time, and then I just, like, I don't know why I did it. I just made the logo and sent it to him, like, let's do it. And he's like, oh, that's awesome, let's do it. I think it was because someone asked about Marvel Mania while I was gone last week, and I was watching. Me and my wife watched the show last week from the hospital. We were both, she was, like, trying to focus on. She needed something to watch or listen to. And we couldn't, like, watch anything because she was in so much pain, and she was like, just play it out loud, because I was trying to, like, watch it over in the corner not to bother her, but she was like, turn it up. So we watched it together, and someone asked you about Marvel Mania, and you said no comment and just moved on, and I thought it was hilarious. So I'm like, okay, we got to do this now.
That's why I did it. Well, no, at that point, you and I had already decided we were going to do it soon. We just didn't know when the announcement was going to happen.
Okay, that's right. That's what it was.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be within the next few weeks at some point. I don't think we were still on the fence. Or at least that was where I thought you and I were on it. I was with you. Maybe I forced it to happen. I don't know.
No, I'm pumped about it, man. I've made the logo. I've made a video intro that we can use. I've made like 5 or 6 of the thumbnails already for the movies. So
has DJ been really echoey this entire time? Because I just realized that I had my desktop audio slider on, and usually when I have that, you're echoey. Oh, no. So it may be that we have a 2-hour show where you're echoey and nobody told me about it, or if they did, I didn't see it.
Nobody said anything.
Okay. Well, hopefully I just turned it off right at the end of the show. I wonder if it made a difference.
Do I sound different, guys?
Man, oh, well. I would apologize. Somebody let me know if that happens again, because I have an easy fix for it. I just didn't realize that was on. I was looking, the scroll bar was down front. Inside Baseball, nobody cares. I didn't see it.
Don't worry.
Oh, they said that wasn't even happening. I don't know how that's possible. That's amazing.
I've overcome the echo.
Somebody asked if Mutale, if there was any chance of a DC Mania. I guess the answer I'll give to that is yes. There is a chance. I don't know for sure that. I don't know for sure that we'll do that. We wanted to do all Batman before, just because there's so many of them, and we thought that would be fun to do. But we have a lot of DC movies more recently that we don't have commentaries for, and doing the Mania thing just gets some of those knocked out. Like when we first did Mania, the idea was these are just kind of goofy, loosey-goosey things, and at some point you'll get a proper commentary. And then a lot of those came out so well, I didn't feel the need to do another one. I just decided that we're just not that professional in the first place, so they might as well count.
We're as good off the cuff as we are when we actually put in effort. So
it's just as good as it's gonna get, I think. Yeah.
People are freaking out though. I think you guys think it was worth it.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, everyone's going crazy.
I'm glad people are stoked.
I would read their comments, but it's just like, whoa, nice, yes. So I'm not gonna read all
I see a woohoo or two. Yeah, awesome.
Yay.
And yes, it will definitely be. Oh! There's so many of these.
Yeah,
wow,
so excited, man.
You guys are awesome. It's
gonna be huge.
Okay, cool.
It's gonna be really cool.
Well, DJ, strap in, because these are a lot of fun to do.
Oh, it's a commitment, dude. Oh, you don't have to tell me, man. The first thing I did on this freaking channel was Morphin Mania.
I know, but this is a horse of a different color, right? Like.
Well, this will be a lot more viewed, so.
That and there's just a lot more substance to talk about.
True. Someone did ask what the status of Morphin Mania was, or where we were earlier, and we are starting Turbo this week. So
yes,
that's where we got to get going on that. Hopefully, this doesn't. I don't know. We got a lot of balls in the air.
We do. Now. I don't know how much time we're gonna have to shoot more. We were supposed to shoot more tonight. I don't have time now. So. DJ, we'll find an evening. We had another nice turnout tonight and a lot of good questions.
Yeah,
and
it's a great show, guys.
Me taking too long on questions, but I'm not going to apologize because I had a lot to say, so wanted to give them their due.
I think it's worth it. I think they were great questions tonight. You guys did awesome.
Okay, well, Mutali, what are the odds of you liking Ragnarok, seeing it again? Okay, if I had to play the odds, if I was a betting man. I would put the odds at about 15 to 20%, which might even sound high to some people. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
The things that really bother me about that movie, I don't see changing because they're like just, you know, factual choices that they made. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just tonal stuff, but that is a lot of it. But I have only seen it one time. I never watched it again. I disliked it so much in the theater. I saw it the one time. And I don't even think I went back a second time for the spoiler cast. I think we saw it one time and talked about it. So that's why I put the odds as high as I am, that I might enjoy it more a second. The thing is, as I've always said, I found that movie pretty entertaining at a lot of places, but I didn't think it worked, is the thing. You know what I mean? So, like, I didn't find it totally unwatchable if I could ignore what the story was supposed to be. Like, it just didn't, for the story they were telling, it didn't take itself seriously the way I thought it should. And I'm not going to review it again here, but so there's a chance I'll enjoy it more, knowing now what I'm getting myself into.
Interesting. Yeah, I'd like to be there for you to have that experience. Don't think I'll have that experience. No, I didn't, because I didn't just dislike it for the story stuff. I disliked it for the enjoyment factor too. So I didn't enjoy it at all. So I don't know.
And of course, keep in mind, talking over it, it's going to be difficult not to just immediately go back to a lot of my points that are in my head. You know, like, we won't be able to just sit there and watch because we're making a product at the same time.
Yeah, that would be boring. But at least we'll get people's like perspectives as we're watching it. Like, as a scene comes up, people can leave comments in the chat and be like, "This is what I like about this." And
yeah, I want to reiterate something, you know, important to mention about commentaries. A lot of the commentaries we make have a lot of review elements in them because I'm a very critical person, and what people come to the channel for is review. But they are not wholly reviews. Like, I kind of look down on the idea of reviewing a thing as you're watching it. So, like, you know, if I've seen it already and I'm looking at it, like, you know, I can throw out a lot of critical things that I remember from the last viewing that I had of it. And yes, I'm sort of having a viewing again, but no movie is meant to be talked over the entire time that you're watching it. So it's not a pure way to do a review. It's not really fair, you know what I mean? So it's more, as I've always said, like a podcast discussing the thing as you're looking at it. So if I'm doing a commentary on something I've never seen before, that turns into more of like a reaction video. And, you know, there's obviously some elements of review because I'm giving first impressions, and those ideas could change later if I watched it more as it was intended to be seen. But it's more of an exercise in conversation than it is in review. So I think that's an important thing to note.
Yeah, this will be very interesting, honestly. I didn't even think about it. The first half of Mortal Mania was a lot different because those movies I watched a bunch. I used to watch superhero movies a lot more.
Yeah,
these ones, a lot of these I've only seen once.
Yeah. Most of them I've seen at least twice. Logan I've seen 3 or 4 times because I've shown it to people. I think...
like Venom, I've never gone back to Venom. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I think Far From Home I've seen maybe 3 times. I guess we haven't done Homecoming yet either, have we?
I might have to start rewatching some of these.
Is Homecoming post Doctor Strange?
Homecoming was before you did.
Okay, we already did that. Okay.
No, you're right. Homecoming's 2017.
I think it's post Doctor Strange. Yeah.
I can talk about that.
Yeah.
More definitively.
Sweet. So we'll be doing both of those.
You've already done a great commentary on that with Dan, so I can probably just talk about my experience with that a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because I won't have anything to say that Dan didn't say. Probably.
I mean, yeah, and that's the thing is some of these we already have commentaries for, but the idea of Mania is you do all of it. So we will do Venom again, and DJ's going to have to sit through Deadpool 2.
Which I like better than the first. So people keep saying that, but I like that one better than the first one.
Well, I just know that you don't like Deadpool as a character, so I wasn't sure if that whole commentary would just be you going, "Boo! I don't want to watch this character."
No, I'm not like that with it. But I will say I haven't seen Dark Phoenix at all yet, and we're still trying to decide if I should watch it beforehand or if that should.
I think you should do it blind. I think you should do that one blind. I think that'll be really fun. I think that will be a more enjoyable commentary if one of us hasn't seen that movie, and I've only seen it once, so I mean I'm not gonna remember a lot. It'll be crazy. Anyway, we have worn out our welcome. We should probably go ahead and get going. But everybody, thanks a lot for watching. I'm glad that folks are excited about that announcement. I certainly am. And like I said, it's going to be 3 weeks. We've got, we were going to do it in a couple weeks, but we're probably going to need to keep that spot open to talk about. I'm going to do new movie commentaries more on the live shows. Like I said, doing a lot more things live, and also just to free me up over the weekends to do family stuff and work on other projects. So we're, since we're broadcasting live twice a week now, it seems fair to do reviews more in this format. So anyway, in a couple weeks, if I decide to go see New Mutants, which I'm probably going to do, honestly, we'll be reviewing that there. So, yeah. So that's why it's 3 weeks and not 2. All right. Well, thanks a lot for watching,
guys.
DJ, you're awesome. Thanks for everything. Sure appreciate you.
Sure, man.
Thanks for watching the live show while your kid was being born. I can't believe that in some strange way I was a part of that.
She wasn't born till the morning, but she was having some contractions, so that's listening to your voice. That's the soothing sounds of Captain
Okay, well, on that note, tell Grace I said hi. I'll see everybody later. Thanks so much for watching. I was Captain Logan. This was DJ Martinez. Later, everybody.